A very warm welcome to a splendid and sumptuous atmosphere at American soccer's latest footballing coliseum, Allianz Field, the venue for Minnesota United and San Jose Earthquakes, arguably the biggest game in the Western Conference over the course of the last few weeks. Minnesota United, unsurprisingly, after a 7-1 victory over FC Cincinnati, unchanged. Jamie Watson, what stands out to you?
Well, it was a team that was absolutely ruthless in the attack, cutthroat, never took their foot off the pedal, and for me, it was all about the movement of the front four. Miguel Ibarra one side, although he didn't find himself with a goal and an assist on the match, he worked tirelessly through the 90 minutes. Ethan Finley flanked the other side. Darwin Quintero and Angelo Rodriguez showed the emerging connection that they have. They did a wonderful job combining for goals, but more importantly, towing the line, putting FC Cincinnati under a lot of distress. They're going to have to continue that tonight if they want to find the same success they found just a couple of days ago here at Allianz Field.
A rejuvenated San Jose Earthquakes are also unchanged after a 3-0 thumping of LA Galaxy. No doubts about it, the likes of Wondolowski, Bako Kashishvili and Espinoza will claim many a headline. But undoubtedly, Jamie Watson, it's a big day for the man in midfield from Bloomington, Minnesota, in Jackson Yueill.
Well, the 22-year-old Generation Adidas player from Bloomington, as you mentioned, Cal, has played so well. He's gotten the attention of U.S. men's national team head coach Greg Berhalter. He got his first cap just a few short weeks ago, and what that does confidence-wise for the 22-year-old. I spoke to him in the locker room before the game as he's walking out to the field to check it out. He said confidence is riding high with this group. They're a different team, and since the start of April, this team has the best record in the West, second best overall. No changes to their lineup that won convincingly over LA Galaxy in the Cali Classico just a couple of days ago. 3-0 in front of 50,000 people at Sanford Stadium, and you don't blame Matias Almeida one bit for keeping it unchanged.
Well, Adrian Heath did identify this game as the biggest in club history since coming into Major League Soccer. So Minnesota can perhaps change their identity today with a victory and become a playoff regularity. Victory for either could place them as high as 4th in the Western Conference. Matias Almeida very happy with the LA Galaxy win, of course, very quick to praise his players and highlight the belief he has in them and their ability. To say they have the exact same thought process on him. Now there is a devilish confidence in the air between two sides whose past has mightily haunted, but recent form has been fabulously flaunted. An overriding yearning for more is obvious, and a feeling here, Jamie, is that claim victory, and today the victorious may very well earn sparkling new admiration. MLS Player of the Week in Yueill, very nearly played it through on the edge. The ball falls and it's slammed over the bar. Chris Wondolowski punches the air in frustration. Here is Ibarra again, thrust forward now for Finlay across. Quintero! Glorious start! Well, Adrian Heath did say he'd have his day, and how he has! Quintero's first goal at Allianz Field in Major League Soccer, and the Loons underway inside 5 minutes.
They say history repeats itself, and on July 4th against Toronto FC, Darwin Quintero had one of the best hat tricks MLS has ever seen. And he picks up right where he left off. May only be July 3rd, but send the fireworks off early. A wonderfully well-crafted goal. Hold-up play from Darwin Quintero to Miguel Ibarra, Angelo Rodriguez included. It makes its way out to Ethan Finley. He gets his body shape perfect. Well-weighted ball, so Ethan Finley can hit this first time. Back across, Darwin Quintero does everything to stay over it. He knows Vega's scrambling for it. Ethan Finley, it's all about the service. The pace is from the service. Darwin Quintero just has to stay over it, hit it towards the ground, ends up in the back of the net. Nothing Vega can do about it, and a dream start.
So a myriad of maybes for Minnesota. Gregus with a pinpoint ball in! Just behind Michael Boxall. Pretty nearly was directed goalwards by the big New Zealand international. In the end, just behind him though, Jamie, is Tommy Thompson against Alonzo Thompson towards goal. In the end, it skews wide of the intended target, and behind for a Minnesota United goal kick. It will be lashed towards goal and well wide. wide of the intended target. And one does think perhaps, Jamie, an opportunity wasted. Jackson Yuill looking for Wondolowski, Eriksson and Vako Kashishvili, and now Eriksson again. Minnesota United throwing bodies in front of the ball. Fabulous defending from the Loons.
Eriksson unmarked at the back post now.
Yuill's ball played in. The heads were rising. It was Kashir who launched himself forward. Had it not have been for the intervention of Michael Boxall. Eriksson straight down the throat of Vito Mannone. It's all of all people. Now this is Jan Gregish, wide of the intended target. Rodriguez! Hassani Dotson again! Found away really well by Vega. Hassani Dotson is breathing with confidence. Earthquakes, Finlay's ball towards the back post. Rodriguez! Just got it wrong at the vital moment. It will be Eriksson. Takes a deflection and throw it in! San Jose bite back! Internal joy for San Jose Earthquakes. Matías Almeida celebrates, and the Earthquakes, on the cusp of half-time, have themselves back into the game here.
A huge goal for the Earthquakes, moments before the halftime whistle. The set piece, well worked, takes an advantageous deflection, and it hit Tommy Thompson. He doesn't know anything about it. He's just standing there, right place, right time. The leg gets thrown out to try to deflect it, and Tommy Thompson, he doesn't know anything about it. It just hits him and finds himself in the back of the net.
Eriksson not happy. Nevertheless, the half-time whistle goes. At half-time at Allianz Field, it is 1-1 between Minnesota United and San Jose Earthquakes. Goals either side of the half. Quintero inside the opening 5 minutes, and Tommy Thompson with the deflection on the stroke of half-time. 1-1. Jamie Watson, your thoughts? Gallivanting forwards, and it falls to him as well. Oh my word! Well, how about that? How about this for a goal scorer? And how about them? Minnesota United, in the most unconventional way, lead San Jose on a gargantuan evening here by 2-1 goals.
Allianz Field erupts, and as a player, you can only take what the game gives you. If San Jose want to part the seas and give you space as a center back because they don't think you can be the player that can hurt them, then go and hurt them. Michael Boxall plays this ball across. He's looking to combine with Quintero Rodriguez, and it takes a fortuitous bounce right back into the path of Boxall, who kept his run going, and then from there, Vega comes out, and he's not nearly strong enough as the right foot of the New Zealand international. And Boxall goes off and celebrates with a hop, skip, and a jump, and Minnesota United hop, skip, and jump their way back into the lead.
Quintero, Rodriguez now involved, and Gregish.
So United years pass.
Forward now here for Finlay. Well, his eyes widened. He saw his name in the headlines. Salinas. Still Salinas across. Nelson towards goal. It was supremely saved by Vito Mannone at the near post, and Danny Houston is denied in front of goal. Salinas with the set piece. Decent in-swinging ball. It was Ljungberth rising. A second opportunity beckoning. Ljungberth just nodding the ball over the crossbar. And now Eriksson! Straight down the throat of Vito Mannone. But Eriksson couldn't have hit that any sweeter. Goal Kashishvili gets half a yard and fires several yards wide. It will be Eriksson! And again straight into the grasp of Vito Mannone. Slip through. It's Murray! Palmed away. Mannone got something on it. Anything will do. In the half a yard he needs. Salinas, Hussein. Vako Kashishvili involved as well. Eriksson. And now this is Thompson. chase. Opara. Forward now for Merino, who's in! Big games need big goals! With their third of the evening, Minnesota up to fourth in the Western Conference and have San Jose by the throat! 3 goals in 3 Allianz Field games for Kevin Merino, and Minnesota reach out and touch all 3 points!
Allianz Field erupts as the Trinidad and Tobago International, fresh off international duty, calmly puts this into the back of the net, but it's all about the 2017 Defender of the Year, the former draft pick from the San Jose Earthquakes, taking a chance to win the ball in the midfield, and then Michael Parr picks his head up, smartly plays with the outside of the right foot, right in the path to Kevin Molino. All he has to do is pass it into the back of the net. Third goal of the season, 3 consecutive Allianz Field appearances for Kevin Molino, and 3 points for Minnesota United.
Forwards, here is Espinoza. Once again, Benone making the save needed. As the clock counts down, here lies a new thrill, a new expectation, a new identity, a new Minnesota United, who propel up to 4th in the Western Conference, with victory number 5 at Allianz Field. A day to remember. Minnesota United. Molino settled it and sealed it on the biggest game of the season so far.